Hey folks, how's it going? This is Seagull here, back with another Sims 4 lot showcase. And this time, I am showing off Tiny Town, made by a YouTuber you may know as SpringSims. He actually asked me to showcase this lot, and I gladly obliged, because yeah, this is a pretty cool looking one. So let's go to the gallery download page. And what's interesting about this lot is I got to watch some of this being built on the live stream that he did fairly recently. So here it is. Tiny Town by SpringSims. So it is typed as a generic lot. I think that's the first time I'm showing a generic lot in this series. And it's on a 50 by 50 lot, and it's valued at 419,396 simoleons. And it was inspired by the City Living expansion pack, as well as Planet Coaster. Community lot is a small little town where your Sims, the garden gnomes, can come and hang out with friends around the community hub. Even if your Sims are looking for a place to eat, nevertheless, Tiny Town was built with an old-style restaurant and street-style food shack in the center of the town. Yeah, there's just like a lot of thought and imagination put into this. I will also leave a link in the video description below to the speed build series that he did on this, alongside all the usual stuff like the creator's origin ID and everything else. Alright, there's a lot to go over. Where to begin? Well, I guess I should start with the entrance. That would make the most sense, right? So you have like this really cool sign over here, which I assume would say Tiny Town in Simlish. And I forgot to mention what content this lot uses. So it uses every pack except spooky stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what SpringSims said in one of his videos. Anyways, so let's go through the entrance here. And you have like this bulletin board with all sorts of information about Sims and prices and other things. I'm not sure what all the information is on here. That's when the Sims team was making this object. I'm not sure. They also got some banners for different clubs, I guess. The fire extinguisher, because yeah, safety's important, and we don't have firefighters in this game yet, gosh darn it. At least not at the time of recording this. And then we got this cool jazz painting over here, the Plumbot speaker. And I really like this sort of just circle with all these plants in it. It's really realistic looking. I love it. And then you also got this booth over here, which I'm pretty sure is the like the little snack booth. Just go down the stories. Yeah, this is an experimental food stove. So the weird thing about this lot, it's actually not SpringSims' fault, and I've talked about this issue in at least one of my previous lot showcases, where The Sims 4 doesn't support multi-lot functionality, that is, very well, because, like, trying to give an example. So if you have a spa and a restaurant in the exact same lot, if you place all the objects there, you'll have to zone them as one of the two. You can't zone it as a restaurant / spa, which means you'll only have the full functionality of one of those things. So you'll either have to have a spa with no chefs or waiters, or you could have a restaurant with the chefs and the waiters, but no masseuses for the spa section. So that's really weird. I just hope they fix that in the future, because I think that does prevent this lot from reaching its full potential. But just from like an artistic standpoint, it is just so creative. And as you can see here, there's all of these little apartments that your Sims can live in. And I remember in his video, SpringSims was talking about how he was he kept in mind that there'd be Sims of all sorts of different personalities living here. So you have like this bohemian styled one right here, and then there's this living one down here. Wait, is this part of the apartment, or is it? Hold on, I gotta turn off the music. Oops. And is this an Or no, this is probably a library. Oh, okay. I get it now. The library's on the first floor. The apartment is above it. That's really cool. That's just like that. Because I even in my town there are places like that where there's like a bakery on the first floor and then the apartment's above it. So that's a really cool, realistic touch. You got this apartment right here with the little kitchen. Wait. So then, where do they? Confused. Where do they sleep? Oh wait, never mind. Maybe this isn't the actual apartment. No, never mind. I think I'm confusing that with the other side of the lot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Makes sense now. I guess these are just kind of places to relax. Well, let's keep it on the first floor so I don't get too disoriented here. So besides the little library, there's also this cool place to do a puppet show if you have kids' room stuff. That's pretty neat. That's definitely a place that I would use fairly often if I had kids live here. Then you have, I think this is supposed to be like an internet cafe over here. Lots and lots of computers. And then you have a restaurant right here. So, no, you can't even, like, hire temporarily a staff sim to work it. But at least you can with the stove, so maybe that could work. You know what? I'm gonna go over here to hire staff. Hire Milo Munch as a chef, sure. And there's another... I think there's another stove here somewhere. I don't remember. Is it upstairs? Yes, it is. Okay. See what happens if I... Oh, right. Okay, I can only do that for one of them at a time. Alright, so then we have the restaurant here, and yeah, it looks all really nice. And over here, you got a bunch of artistic stuff, it looks like. Let's put up the walls for this one. Okay, so it's like you go in from this side, and then you have a reception over here. And then over here you got a bunch of musical instruments, the guitars and the violins. And oh, you also got a drink tray over here. That's cool for like when your Sims want to just take a break or whatever. And then you also got some easels to do some painting with lots of clutter around, which really makes it feel lived in. And then you got, looks like a washroom over here. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, pretty neat. Is this gender specific? No, okay. It's for both men and women. That's alright. And you got the vending machine over here, and some coffee that you make in the machine there. The microwave. It's a nice little side kitchen. Let's see. I think I pretty much covered this building. Oh, it's also really cool how you have the divider from Dine Out as the wall here instead of a proper wall. That's a really interesting design choice that I like a lot. Okay, so let's go to... Well, I guess I didn't really talk about this. I just kind of scrolled over it. But there is a museum right here. And there's like all these plaques here, and you can admire them because I'm pretty sure she actually has like the loves art trait or art lover trait. Yeah, you got like a reception over there too. And if you go up here, is this just like a transitional floor? Oh no, wait, no, there is stuff over here. You got some paintings and stuff. More stuff to read. Then see up here we got even more stuff. Oh, it's like some stuff that's under construction. At least that's the impression that I'm getting. Yeah, it seems like part of this floor is still under construction, which is interesting. It's like another nice realistic touch. But okay, let's go over to... You know what, actually before we progress over to the other side, let's go down the middle. So we got this garden over here. This was the part that I saw being built in the live stream. It was really interesting seeing that all come together. And I love how like these hedges really frame the look of this garden. And then you have the wishing well from romantic garden stuff, and you have some planters. You have a birdhouse from backyard stuff, and then you got like those cute little ladder shelf also from backyard stuff, and another shelf over here as well. I'm not sure if you can actually put stuff on that one or not. I don't have anything in our inventory. No, can't test it. Oh well. But overall, yeah, the garden is really nice looking, and it looks pretty realistic. Although, you know what? Actually, I kind of confused about like these rectangular things around the outside. I guess is it just like another artistic touch? I'm not really sure. I think that's what he was going for here. And you got the public washroom over here. And right in the middle, you got this big fountain with a big fountain in the middle. And you got a frog fountain, which is really great because I don't know. I kind of forget that the frog fountain exists sometimes because it's tucked away in build mode where I don't go as much, and then I go into like the objects by function more often, where all of the objects like the chairs are. And you got a bunch of chess tables and picnic tables. You could have like a barbecue. It's pretty neat. And then oh, you also have like this place where you can like show off your moves and stuff. Should do that. And all right. Oh, and there's this statue over here. It's really cool. They're surrounded by flowers. I'm assuming move objects needed to be used for this, and if it did, then it's a great use for it. And there goes Miriam dancing. Duh, 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 beautiful, beautiful now. Alright, so let's go over to these little apartments, which I know for sure are apartments. Alright, so, you know what, let's actually do the whole go in through the front door sort of thing that I usually do when I show off houses. Let's go in phase through Martian Manhunter style. Here's the kitchen. It's a pretty small kitchen, but a pretty functional one. It has the stove, the fridge, the dishwasher, and the microwave, and a trash can as well. And then you got the living room around the corner. Got the couch. Whoops, don't want to go outside of it. Don't want to phase out of it yet. Hold on, I'll go upstairs in a little bit. I just want to show off all the downstairs first. And there's the washroom. Yeah, it's weird. I say this in like almost all my lot showcases nowadays, but yeah, this bathroom, it gets the job done. I don't really have any complaints about it. And then you got this little backyard that is fenced in. That's pretty nice. It uses the picket fence from backyard stuff. I knew I'd be seeing this in some builds once I saw that it was going to be included in this stuff pack, and I'm really glad to see it being used, because yeah, it just feels like one of those really normal objects that you see a lot in everyday life, at least if you're living in the suburbs. Let's just get out of the tab mode for a sec, just to make sure I've shown off everything on the first floor for this one. Yes, I have. Alright, let's go up here. Okay, this is the bedroom. It's like a single bedroom apartment. Okay. We got a mirror over here. Okay, so this one looks like it is targeted for single painters. Alright. It's pretty interesting. And you got like the desk over here, if you want to be like a writer. And then let's go over to this one. Actually, let's start off on the first floor again. This time I'll... Oh, okay, looks like it's about the same. Okay, yeah, alright, I understand. That's another kind of realistic sort of thing where it's like the same layout is reused for the downstairs portion, where the kitchen, the bathroom, all looks pretty much the same. Yeah, this is one of those situations where the copy tool would come in handy, because I know like this build was created before City Living came out, and the corresponding game update that will probably include it. But yeah, that's definitely a good example for future builders out there who may do something like this. And when you go up here, this is interesting. You got the little little stool where you can do meditation. You got like the Doctor movie poster. Interesting. So, this also has like an easel, and it has the desk as well. Okay, I guess you could like have a sim that's focused on both wellness and painting here. All right, let's go to this one. This one I'm also assuming is the same. Yes, it is. Oh wait, this one has a desk and the other ones don't. Okay, so it's slightly different. Interesting. So that's what you got over here. So there's no TV downstairs. Okay. I have a feeling I know where SpringSims was going with this one. Oh no, actually I was completely wrong. This one's for more of a DJ, so the fun objects I guess are supposed to be like the DJ booth and the other stuff like the computer. All right. And yeah, in that corner instead we got like the plant and the mirror. Okay, that's pretty interesting. You got a DJ apartment. Just spin some sick beats in and hopefully not make too much of a ruckus for your neighbors at night when they're trying to sleep. Okay. And okay, yeah, and you got a nice view out here. I didn't really highlight this with the other ones, but yeah, there's like a place where you can just sit out and look over it. I'm just gonna try and like get into the perspective of that view, like if you were to see a sim sit here and just look out over it. Okay, it's pretty interesting. Okay, so let's see what else should do here. Okay. There's a parking garage over here, and oh yeah, there are like all these mailboxes in front. That's pretty neat. But yeah, you got like this parking garage over here that just it really reminds me of my burning desire for real ownable cars in The Sims 4. But this will have to do for now. So yeah, I got some scaled up cars with some fences to like symbolize the parking lanes with all the parking spots. That's cool. It's a really interesting touch. You got like another floor down here, then another one down here, and then you got an empty one in the basement. Yep. Lots and lots of space for your pretend cars. Alright. I think that is pretty much it for this lot showcase. Wow, there was definitely quite a lot to look at here, but a lot of good things to look at for sure. I definitely recommend downloading this lot. It is a 50 by 50 lot, so it may be hard to fit in your game. I placed this over the Oakenstead house that is empty by default when you start a new game. So if you don't mind replacing that house, then yeah, you can definitely place that here. And I know there's like some other 50 by 50 lots. I just can't remember exactly where they are off the top of my head right now. But it does look really nice here for sure. It has a nice little backdrop with the swamp and stuff. So let's fast forward this a little bit so we can see this at night. Yeah, like the only real big complaint I have about this lot is not the creator's fault. It's just The Sims 4's engine does not support multi-lot functionality very well at all. But this is still like a really creative lot, and I think it's easy to tell that like a lot of thought and imagination went into this, and I can definitely see a bit of the Planet Coaster inspiration in this as well. I mean, all I really need is a roller coaster in this lot, and it would definitely look like something you could build in Planet Coaster. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up this lot showcase. It looks pretty neat at night too. So be sure to leave a like or a comment or even subscribe, whatever you feel like doing, because it lets me know that you like my channel, my videos, and it helps you keep up to date more easily with the latest content from me, including more lot showcases like this one. I'm just trying to see what this is. This the sim that I hired, or okay. She's playing with the clay. Okay. Okay, I guess she's off duty now. Alright. But yeah, you should leave a like or a comment or even subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. This lets me know that you like my channel, my videos, and it helps you keep up to date more easily with the latest content from me, including all sorts of videos about The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I'll talk to you later, guys, and have a great day. Thanks for watching, and go check out SpringSims' channel if you haven't already. I'll also leave a link or a card to that